Keep in mind, guys, this single was supposed to be his big moment that he has been teasing for months. But when it came out, it actually got less than 50,000 views in the first day. And even days after it being covered by some of the biggest streamers and content creators, it has only racked up around 175,000 views.
Now that's deep. What's good with y'all, my nigga? It's your nigga Mirzy, consistent Mirzy in the fucking building. You feel what I'm saying? I had to prolong that intro. You feel? I just felt like doing it, my nigga. Don't ask me questions. I do what I want to do. You feel what I'm saying? That's what y'all niggas gotta get through y'all head. Y'all gotta do what y'all want to do in this life. Don't sit there and settle for less. None of that bullshit. Motivational mirror in the building. You understand me? We got Fousey cannot accept his downfall. You feel what I'm saying? The crash out himself, Fousey himself. This nigga, bro. Oh my god. I be running clips back all type crazy. I can go on for days with these Fousey clips, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Fousey is a crash out. I feel like this nigga he just tries to be relevant. I will not lie to you. This nigga tries to be relevant. That's why we're reacting to this shit. If you ever seen one of my Fousey reactions, then you know. If you know. I hope y'all got in the gym, made some type games today, or made some type money today. If you didn't, my nigga, obviously you know this already. If you already been here and subbed and watched my content, my nigga, you are indeed a bitch. That being said, let's jump into this shit.
Since we last caught up with our buddy Fousey 2. At one time, Yusuf was arguably the biggest creator on YouTube. But now he has hit rock bottom more times than I can count.
Damn.
Last time we talked, Fousey was experiencing his annual crash out. Only this time things got even more explosive than usual, with him going off and attacking several of his employees, both phically and mentally.
Crash out shit. Yeah, I reacted to that one.
I swear to God, on my mother's heartbeat, you would be fired right now.
Look at his eyes.
Stop getting.
Oh my god.
Hey, are you slow?
This the video I reacted to. This nigga stole this nigga. He ran up to him and socked him in the face.
His own family was not spared in his quest for someone to blame for his failures.
I'm a Muslim. You guys put me on this earth, Baba, but now I'm 34, so I'm living my own life. So, Baba, this is the last you're ever gonna see me. I live in Australia now.
Like, what?
It's just hilarious to me how someone can go from trying to present themselves as a beacon of positivity and pursuing your dreams.
I think I broke my shoulder!
Goes against everything that he preaches, develops a massive ego overnight, and pretty much walks around as if he was a god on earth who can abuse and treat anyone around him.
I will smack the shit out of Fousey. He is not a god on earth or nothing.
Like a peasant.
Kevin, when I say spray, you go to her and you do this.
Like, this nigga be acting like niggas dads. Like, what the hell?
Who treat people around them like crap when they feel like it, and then they try and play it off or play the victim later like nothing ever happened. These types of people almost always end up alone, or with their lone victim who endures that type of abuse. But this is really just the Fousey cycle at this point. First he's down and out, humble and begging for pity. At this stage, he's likely reconnected with God and his family. Then he starts to get some fame again, some clout online, maybe lands a few collaborations with bigger content creators. He then starts to get some money and immediately turns to material possessions for validation, and then his true self kind of starts to leak out. He may say something to the effect that he's going to be the biggest entertainer in the entire world.
This nigga
maybe
psycho.
He's going to put on some massive events, and then he destroys his life like a horrific plane crash that leaves no survivors.
I'm not even gonna sit here and say sorry but like I'm trying to explain to y'all. Like, now that my adrenaline dumped and I'm back to Yusuf and I open Twitter and I see what Fousey did, I'm like,
that nigga just spoke, bro. This nigga just talked about himself in third person or first person, whatever fucking person it is. That's how you know when a nigga psycho. That nigga has two different personalities. He said, now that I'm back to Yusuf, Fousey, like, that's how you know when a nigga is psycho, insanity, and something really wrong with that nigga. You understand? Are you shitting me? This nigga got two nose piercings and something wrong with this nigga. What is that? That shit is ass, bro. This nigga's cringe,
bro. Fousey has announced his new career, proclaiming that the Fousey character he created as Yusuf is dead and never coming back.
It's fucking crash out. He's pretending to be me. It's not me, okay?
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna get away with this.
There's something wrong with that nigga.
They're gonna know it's not you.
What the?
They're gonna know it's not me. You're not me, okay? You're not.
But before we get into his continued
something
horrible
wrong with this
choices,
nigga.
I want to tell you guys about a great choice that you can make with
No,
today's video.
no. Get that cheese and all that cool shit, gang, but
to me, it just
I don't got a dog.
Going about the
Don't really care about the dog. No, I got deodorant.
Get off your order.
I don't got a dog.
Today. So Fousey's big plan now is to become a rapper. This damn near 40-year-old man thinks
Rapper
that he's
Fousey.
going to be the next big thing in
Bro, he
music,
looks ridiculous.
selling out stadiums.
Took a long break, bitch, I'm back, now I'm too hot. I can't fit these racks that's in my bank in a shoebox.
I mean, let's call this.
Yeah, we making it out of nowhere with that one, bro. What the hell was that, bro? That shit is doing no plays. Nobody is playing that in the Willski, broski. Nobody's playing that in the Will. You understand?
Rapper.
Nobody playing that at the gym. Nobody playing that nowhere.
The next big thing in music, selling out stadiums.
Took a long break, bitch, I'm back, now I'm too hot.
Hell no.
I can't fit these racks that's in my bank in a shoebox.
I mean, let's call a spade a spade. This is downright pathetic. Like, this dude should be starting a family or
Nigga
running a
painting his
business
nails
by now.
with pink
Filthy rich with his
teeth.
entire
What
life
the
situated
hell?
after being handed the world on a silver platter.
Some retard asked me why Aiden never shout me out. Like I'm supposed to give a
Who the girl in the back dancing?
He was
oh
making
my god,
hundreds of
this nigga's a
thousands of
crash
dollars
out.
a month for years. And instead of
He
investing
looks so
in
civilized right here, you know what I'm saying? This look like before everything. He looks like an actual civilized human being right here. He looks like a respectable man. Look like he's fit. He be in the gym. He's regular. And then you got the Fousey. Then you got this nigga right here.
give a
Who is that nigga? That is not the same nigga.
He was making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month for years.
Nigga
And
look
instead
like
of
in the
investing
military or
any
some
of it
shit.
Or building something away from YouTube and his Fousey persona.
And then he looks
overspent
like-
renting an LA condo. He spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on massage parlors and
Damn.
other useless material possessions like jewelry and cars.
Damn.
And now this guy is still out here begging for crumbs at the bottom of the degenerate streaming barrel. I mean,
Damn.
seriously, compare him to someone like Roman Atwood, his longtime friend who had a very similar career trajectory as Fousey. The two even went on a damn world tour together and were co-headliners. But one guy was smart with his money, he never crashed and burned, and now he's just
Damn.
older with his wife and his family, and building businesses,
Bro,
running a
that's
podcast,
scary.
and basically just doing whatever the f*** he wants.
That's scary as hell. That's like coming out of high school and like you and your best friends, one nigga homeless and the other nigga rich. Like y'all both grew up together and he chilling with his family and you the one crashing out over here just trying to be what's the word? Trying to stay relevant. This nigga just trying to stay relevant. This nigga just chilling, living his life, not giving not one
Sure, you could
fuck.
walk away from the internet tomorrow.
Damn.
That is how it should be when
Oh,
you're blessed
God.
with so much wealth in such a short period of time. But obviously, there's always another side to the coin, and that is the life of Yusuf.
Fousey. Yo, this nigga's crazy. That nigga look like me out here. I ain't have a cut in 4 months.
Crash out, crash, Mr. Viral, Mr. whatever you want to call me. Hi. Y'all thought you could say whatever the hell you wanted about me in TikTok comments, Instagrams, YouTubes. I saw everything and you have to pay for it.
So now he's changing his name and his online persona from Fousey to Crash Out YSC. And in his first single titled First Day Out, he filmed a video of his funeral that was directed by King Bach of all people.
Bro, I did
Yes,
not
like
see
I'm
that
talking
shit.
about the one dude from Vine.
That
you
nigga
know,
just called him King Bach? Bro, this nigga name is King Batch, my guy. King Batch. This nigga said King Bach?
Bach of all people.
King
yes, like I'm
Bach.
talking about the one dude from Vine who no one has heard from for the last decade. The poor guy must be down so bad that he's taking this type of work.
All right, and you know, if you want to come and pay your final respects while the poem.
Man,
is
stop
on,
playing my
feel
nigga
free
Batch,
to.
bro.
Here we go.
In the video, Fousey is basically throwing a pity party for himself before he breaks out of a coffin to stick it to his haters and tell them that he's not going anywhere, questioning where his real friends were when he was down and out.
They don't like the truth because I be stating facts. They say it's killer, we killed it. I'm okay with this.
Now honestly, this has to
Oh
be my
my
favorite
God.
moment in the entire music video, when the guy just starts dancing around like a little kid.
You're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan. Eminem would call you a motherfucking stan, you're a fan.
I don't know, something about the
Bruh.
guy who wrote Drake for
That shit was so ass. He said, you're a mother fan, you're a fan, and we'll call you Stan. Oh my god, Fousey, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. This nigga's cringy as hell, but he definitely does stay relevant, though. He doesn't try to stay relevant. He stays relevant, bro. You see this nigga got a video of this nigga. How much views this shit got? This shit got 62,000 views in 2 hours, bro. Fousey is staying relevant with the dumb shit that he does, though. Y'all like that shit. That's why he keep doing it. That's what he known for now. So we gonna keep doing it. Next year he'll probably be fucking Fousey SSE 2.4. Like, I don't know, bro. He's gonna be somebody different next year,
The
bro.
greater part of the last 10 years.
He feed
at one
off
time
this
even
shit.
trying to make himself into a carbon copy of him, using the Kendrick Cannot Like Us reference, just doesn't sit right with me. But hey, I guess it makes about as much sense as this entire era of Fousey.
That's the first time I've ever been in a coffin. That's the scariest shit I've ever done in my life. Don't
Shut
take
your dumb
life for
ass up.
granted, because one day what's guaranteed is we're all gonna be inside one.
And keep in mind, guys, this single was supposed to be his big moment that he has been teasing for months. But when it came out, it actually got less than 50,000 views in the first day. And even days after it being covered by some of the biggest streamers and content creators, it has only racked up around 175,000 views.
Now, that's deep. That's deep.
Keep in mind, this is uploaded on his main channel that has over 10 million subscribers.
Damn!
Meaning not even 2% of those people were willing to click on this video. And
Subscribers
I truly
don't
believe
mean
that most
nothing,
of the
though,
people
y'all.
who did tune in were just there to see how bad it could truly be. Like,
Facts.
even the basic fundamentals of making a song sound decent, like proper mixing and mastering and layering of the track, are really nowhere to be found. In fact, the video appears to have been edited on CapCut, so I'm guessing if he mixed this shit himself in GarageBand, I mean, it truly sounds putrid. And it's really funny because this isn't even the first time that Fousey has tried his hand at music. Around 6 years ago, he had a song with DJ Khaled that was far more popular than this will ever
This
be.
nigga had a
But
song
once
with
again,
DJ
I guess
Khaled?
this is
I'm
all
done.
part of the long, never-ending cycle that he puts himself through every year. Like, one day we will totally see a 60-year-old Fousey crashing out on the latest trend. At the end of the day, I really do feel like streaming was just about the worst thing that someone like Fousey could have stumbled upon. The guy is obviously impulsive, he's destructive, and constantly having to
shit.
engage with
Yeah,
the
he's a
live
crash
community that he's trying to entertain. So
Get
that
that
he
girl
can
in the
go
back to
viral
me, my
is
guy.
a recipe for disaster for someone like him.
She don't want your ass.
To me. Every single thing I said to you was a lie.
Oh.
I didn't love you.
Oh.
Every time I you, I thought about my ex.
Oh.
I hate you. You're
Oh.
Jesus. And listen,
Damn.
when my album comes out and you start hearing
You start talking about
when
the
you're
album.
in the club or getting by a Chuck E. Cheese rat, don't you dare text me.
And on the other hand, rapping
What
is
the
also
fuck?
considered a young man's game, and nothing that he is bringing to the table here really tells me that we should take him seriously at
I don't
all.
think nobody
I
took
would
him
say
serious.
this guy used to be considered somewhat of an inspiration, someone who at the very least attempted to wear their faults on their sleeve.
I felt worthless. I felt ugly. I felt gay. I felt that like that.
But over the last 6 years, Fousey has taken every opportunity to show himself to be a narcissist who is only interested in using people around him for his own personal gain. And it's like no matter how hard he tries to present himself a certain way, I feel like people have caught on to this trend.
Pull out whatever you're talking about, you f***ing clip farmer. Pull out whatever.
Bruh. Damn, yo, this nigga's a crash
The guy
out,
has
bro.
deep-rooted identity issues, a
Yo, this
problem with
nigga's a
social
crash out.
validation, and ultimately he's always been driven by a deep sense of insecurity. I mean, it's one thing for like
That
an
nigga's a
18 to
crash
25-year-old
out.
person to still be acting this way, but this guy is damn near middle-aged, still embarrassing himself online for a pretty minuscule amount of money that he could have
Facts.
been making passively if he just would have been smart at all about any investment back in the day.
Nah, that's facts.
Can I borrow $4?
No, I'm sorry, you can't ask my customers that.
I can't ask another human to pay for my coffee. Is that a Macy's rule? No, I'm asking to be spared $4. It's okay, thank you. You guys are all broke as
Damn.
I mean, like, if he would have been...
How you gonna call somebody broke and you ask them for the $4? That's crazy. But hey, bro, I told y'all this nigga Fousey is a crash out. His name is Crash Out. I forgot his name is Crash Out. I'm saying his name is Crash Out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Crash Out Fousey, my nigga. I'll see y'all niggas in the next one.